So today I'm going to actually clean out my main drain. I have a relatively small house. It's 864 square feet. I live in San Diego by the coast, and what happens in about 8 years time, because I did this about 8 years ago, is I get a bunch of sediment, a bunch of sand, because we like to surf and we like to, go to the beach a lot. Additionally, I could probably have a hole in my main, and as you can see, that's, I don't know, a quarter, maybe a half inch of sediment. That's just my end cap. That's my clean out cap right there. I am going to replace it with this, but I may have a hole in my main drain, allowing some earth in it. This is a 60-year-old house, so but I'm not going to replace the main just yet. I'm going to let it actually fail before I do anything. So I went down to Home Depot early this morning, picked up this guy. This is a manual feed 75-foot snake. The tip I have on it's a diamond tip because I don't have any cloggage. What I have is just I have cloggage, I just don't have a blockage. Okay, so water still flows through there, but it flows slowly. The reason why I know that is because when I turn on my dishwasher, which is at the top of my line, it fills up my bathtub. When I bought this house 9 years ago, I did that exact same thing. So I just did it the other day. So I know it's time to do this. So my main starts right there. That is an irrigation valve. But right, I don't know if I have enough light. There you go. That's her right there. All right. And we're just going to stick that snake in there, and I'm going to feed it down until hopefully I hit the street main. So what I have for this is I have the snake, Home Depot, and you can get this rental anywhere. You just go to your local equipment supplier, and they'll have something like this. But Home Depot is the closest for me, so they give you these gloves. I did purchase that cap, and just so you know, that's what I had to do to take this cap off. It was a bear. It took me about 2 hours to get this thing off, and I exhausted myself in the process. But I used that pipe wrench right there. This was a little leverage bar for this. I kind of MacGyvered it a little bit, and then a hammer to kind of loosen up the cap, and so I'm banging on it like that. But pretty simple stuff. I know this creates a mess, so I created a little barrier. I don't know how well this is going to work, but this is my house, so I just want to keep it from flying against my house. An extension cord, and this little guy right here is the switch, which makes this dude go. So I'm going to start on this thing, and then when I get into it a little bit, I'll restart the video here. Okay, so another couple notes. I got my snake actually coming out. It's in my main drain right now. I'm connected to one bathtub, 2 sinks, and a toilet. That's it. So I got not a whole lot of connections going into this main. Right now, at the top of my line, I have my bathtub, which I have running. So there's water flowing down. Again, I'm just trying to clean out the sand and gunk in there. So what I want to do is I want to flush that all the way down. I did connect a hose up, and I'm going to be squirting water in there as I'm snaking this thing out. So now my snake is, for the most part, all the way in. All right, I did stick my hose, which is right here, into my main. I got high water pressure, so this thing, this hose can put out a fair amount of water. I have it just at the top of my main here. There you go, I got the top of my main, I just got it flowing hard. Trying to push all that crap down, no pun intended, but that's where we're at in the stage now. The next part is to pull this out, and then I'm gonna push it back in using this guy right here. I don't know why I'm gonna do it, but it's bigger than the tip I had, so I got this thing on rental. I'm gonna use that guy. Here's what it looks like when it's engaged. So I'm gonna hit the switch here. All right, and it just turns. It's about as simple as that. So I filled my washer up with water. This was the problem, so as I explained earlier in the video, I would wash a load and then it would go. So what I'm going to do is, and I don't have any clothes in here, I'm going to go ahead and test this thing. I'm going to empty this thing out. I'm going to run to my main and see if it backs up. Let's check it out. All right. So if I did my job right, there should be no water coming out my main. You can hear it. And that's an awful lot of water. I have an extra large washer. As you can see, I am getting some water back. That's it. I'm gonna have to live with that, I think. But it's a heck of a lot better than having it back up into my bathtub, which is probably about another 1.5 feet in elevation. So there was a major blockage there. Again, this house is 60 years old. I've snaked it twice. I'm satisfied. It's not exactly perfect, but it'll do. And this is the overall mess that I made. Like I said, I did this probably 7 years ago, and it was a lot worse. My gloves took the brunt of it. The snake, that's the condition of it. So you can see there's not a lot of and stuff on this stuff. It's not like you know, you're pulling out pieces of poop all over the place. I just got to wash this thing off, return it to Home Depot, and be done. So that's it. I just want to let you guys know this is, you know, it took me probably about an hour and a half with picking up the machine. This stuff was relatively simple. You just got to be willing to get dirty and, you know, and just do it.